Come on with me. I don't know if you guys can see there, but behind me, after going through this hedge, we have a big construction property. All of this here used to be forest. You can see where the bulldozers have come through and just totally wiped this area out. This hedge is about to be wiped out, and the rest of the natural area back there is about to be wiped out as well. And the reason that we have come here today is to catch some little chameleons. This spot is loaded with invasive chameleons, and oh, there goes by a big truck moving all of this sediment. They're trying to fill in a lake over here, probably build some big high rises, some sort of apartment buildings or family homes. Down here in South Florida, they are trying to expand every single day, and they're taking away natural areas like this. So we've come here today to try to rescue some of these little helpless chameleons that really don't stand a chance against these big bulldozers. What you guys just saw was how they are doing the construction in this area, totally wiping everything out. As I was growing up in this area, this used to be lush forest just like this. As far as you can see, covered in all sorts of natural and invasive plants. But now, as I was saying, the development in South Florida has just gotten out of hand, and it's something I wanted to show to you guys, especially if you're not from down here. But these little chameleons need to be saved. So let's start looking. We found our first chameleon right here. It's just a small one. I don't even know how we caught it. The tail was just unraveling from one of the branches as she's moving. He or she. Pull this tree down here. I don't know if we can pull this tree down without it breaking. Let's see. We're gonna work up. We're gonna work our way down the tree here, just like this. Oh my goodness, I don't want to break the tree. It's already leaning over a lot. Come here, little one. Oh my goodness. Guys, this winter has been pretty tough on these guys. Like I said, they're not from here. These guys are invasive. He's flattening out to make himself look smaller and try to hide behind my finger. Just an amazing little guy, but we've got to get him out of here, or else this forest, who knows, maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, maybe next month, could all be flattened, and this guy and his friends wouldn't make it. He doesn't really seem to be doing too well right now. He looks a little bit dehydrated. He looks like he needs some crickets in him, so we'll probably have to go get some crickets on the way home. Let's keep looking. We have a chameleon here, and this one is the craziest chameleon I've ever seen. This poor little guy. What happened to you? Sitting on one of these Australian pines. Dude, this chameleon is not doing well. This is definitely the most insane situation I've found as far as chameleon catching goes. This chameleon here has such a messed up spine and tail. He's very frail. Look at the tail on this guy. Just totally janky, all out of place. His spine is curved up there. If I had to guess, this would be a birth defect for this little veiled chameleon. His casque doesn't really look right. He's just all out of place. That spine should be perfectly straight down, just like ours, right down our back, and it's all messed up. So I'm thinking a predator probably didn't do this to this guy. It was probably a birth defect from the egg, which he seems to be doing okay to have gotten this big. A baby is about that big compared to this, so he has been eating, and he's definitely needing a meal like the other one. We're gonna have to go get some crickets, but I think with this, we're gonna have to head home and get this guy some help ASAP. And we have our crickets here, guys. We've got some pinheads in here, some real tiny guys. There's actually a bigger one mixed up with them, but I don't know what size we need exactly for these guys, because although they might be able to take a medium-sized cricket, they also are pretty weak, so they might not be able to take down something so big. Something smaller might be easier. We're trying to get this set up as quickly as possible. 10-gallon tank here, pretty standard little quarantine tank. Don't want to mix these guys with my collection. These guys will probably have to be set on the back porch or something like that after we set this up. Some branches from the tree outside that we've just broken off. Just like that, we've got a decent little chameleon enclosure. I think that is pretty good for them right now. Put this other little piece in. Let's get some crickets in here. Whew. Those guys are stinky, smelly little crickets. I'm not gonna put all of them, just a couple, and I'm hoping we could see these guys eat. And now we've got our setup, we've got our crickets. I don't know if these guys are gonna be in the mood to eat, but let's get them into their new little home. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with these new little friends of ours. I wish I could keep every chameleon rescued from that spot. And guys, if you wanna see us go and catch more chameleons from the construction site and rescue them, well, comment down below. And also subscribe to the channel because we're probably going to be doing that soon. We've got this guy in the enclosure now. He's looking around. Let's see what he does. We got a whole army of crickets coming his way. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's going. Is he gonna hit it? Oh, got him. He got him minutes after catching this guy from the wild. Look at that. There he goes. Oh, he grabbed another one. He got two?
He got 2 for 1.
He got a two for one special there. He's already downed 3 crickets, guys. This is so crazy. Handing the camera back to Sean, we gotta get this other guy in because this is the road to recovery for both of these guys. Like I said, this cold here is not the temperatures they're used to. Sadly, they're not supposed to be here, but they've been put in this situation by people releasing them. These guys who are originally from Saudi Arabia, oh man, this poor old man. This poor guy has been through a lot. He's not an old man, but he is a little guy who has just been born with a very, very tough deformity. And I think we're gonna be able to help him. There you go, buddy. Let's see if he spots some of those crickets now. Oh, he's grabbing another one. This guy over here. He's looking at, oh, there goes. Oh, whack. So cool. He's eating like a champ. A lot of these wild-caught chameleons do just because being born out here instead of captive bred, for some reason they have this nature about them where they are just crazy hunters and they're able to catch prey so quickly. These little crickets almost don't stand a chance. So this guy has moved up the branch. He's already crushed like 10 crickets in front of us. You can see he's much brighter green now. It looks like he is feeling better already. By munching those crickets and getting a little bit of water sprayed in here in a second, he's gonna get hydrated, he's gonna be fed, and I'm hoping this other guy starts to eat, but he's really dark, he seems stressed out. Look at the color difference between them. You have the bright color on this guy right here, and then you have the real dark and stressed guy there. So we need to get heat on them ASAP. We need to get some UV on them. We need to get some water in their system. But guys, I am so happy we were able to go out and not only rescue these 2 chameleons from the situation they were in, but also help this one little guy out, especially because he probably would have never made it in the wild. Sadly, I don't know if he is going to make it. So comment down below a little prayer for him. But again, I am so happy we were able to help and give these guys a chance at a better life here, because out there they just would not have made it. So if you want to stay updated on this, make sure to follow the channel, subscribe, hit that notification icon so you'll be notified when I post, and we will see you guys in the next adventure. Peace.